Hello friends, today we will see the bars with a difference. So we have studied the continuous classification of the data like 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50 have the equal class length 10, 10, 10 and equal with the equal class interval it is given and its frequencies are given 2, 10, 21, 19, 7, 1. Now this data we represent on the graph paper. Then like this way we get the graph. Here on x-axis we will represent the continuous class intervals 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and on y-axis we will represent the frequency and the class and the height of the bars with the proportionate with their frequency. The bars are represented. So such graph is called histogram. So the graph which has the x-axis class intervals are represented, y-axis frequency and the class width kept equal and the frequencies are represented. Such a graph are known as the histograph. So here it is written the height of the bars show the frequency of the class interval. Also there is no gap between the bars. Here we can see that in this graph there is no gap between the class intervals. The geographical representation of data in this manner is called a histograph. So here histogram is there, one of the. Now here we need to start directly from the 20. So 0 to 10, 20 is not required. So we will repeat like this a jagged line which will represent the continuity of the graph on x-axis. Here we can see that the bars with the equal heights are given and here height of the bars and items are according in frequency is given. So by reading this graph we have to write the answers. How many teachers are aged 45 years or more than but less than 55 years? So between 45 to 50 years we can see that 5 teachers are there. So we can answer that 5 teachers are there which has age 45 years or more but less than 50 years. Then how many teachers are age of less than 35 years? So less than 35 years means 20 to 35. All the teachers are counted as less than 35. So we add them. Then 4 plus 5 9, 9 plus 6 15. 15 teachers are there whose age is less than 35 years. Same way another try this graph is given to read it and we have to answer it. So on the x-axis heights of the students are written, height, and on the y-axis the number of students are given and we have to see that. So between 125 to 130 such height such a one student is there. Between 130 to 135 two students has the height. Between 135 to 140 3 students has the height. Between 140 to 145 7 students has the height. Between 145 to 150 4 students has the height. Between 150 to 155 2 students has the height and between 155 to 160 1 student has the height. So now by reading this graph we have to give the answer. So first question is that what information is being given by the histogram. Then we can see that the histogram represents the height of the girls in class 8 in centimeter. Now question 2 is which group contains maximum girls. So we can see that 140 to 145 centimeter height 7 girls are there and so 140 to 145 group contains the maximum number of girls. Then we have the next question. How many girls have the height of 145 centimeter and more? So here we can see that in the graph 145 centimeter and more, that is 4 plus 2 plus 1. So 6 plus 1, 7 girls are there which has the height more than 145. Now the next question is there if we divide the girls into 3 groups, 150 and more group A, 140 to 150 group B and less than 140 group C. Then in each how many girls are there? So more than 150 we can see from here. more than 150, there are 2 plus 1, 3 girls are there. Between 140 to 157 plus 4, 11 girls are there. And less than 140 means 125 to 140, there is 1 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 6 girls are there. Means group A contains 3 girls, group B contains 11 girls, and group C contains 6 girls. Now exercise 5.1 we have, for which of these would you use a histogram to show the data? So now according definition of histogram, we know that if the data can be classified into the continuous class interval, then histogram can be drawn. So here the number of letters of a different area in a postman's bag. So here area is the will come on x-axis, which is not cannot be divided into class interval. So first information histogram is not possible. The height of competitors in the athletics meet. Here the continuous data we can represent, and so second data we can represent as the histogram. The number of cassettes produced by 5 companies, so companies name we cannot divide into the class interval. So the number of cassettes produced by 5 companies cannot be represented on the histogram, and the number of passenger boarding trains from 7 am to 7 pm we can create the continuous interval of the data, and so the D option also can be represented as the histogram. Now question 2 we have, the shopper who come to a departmental store are marked as man, woman, boy and girl. The list of the shoppers are given for the who came during the first hour in the morning. We have to prepare the distribution table and draw the graph for it. So first we prepare the distribution table. For frequency distribution, first we write shopper, then we write telemark, and then we write frequency. So shopper we have the 4 persons, woman, for that it is W is given, then man, then boy and girl. We start doing telemark, then first 3 persons are women, so 3 line, girl, boy, woman, 5th woman, so we will make the line and one group, man, girl, girl, man, man, woman, 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 girl, boy, man, woman, boy, girl, girl, man, woman, woman, man, man, woman, 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 man, woman, boy, woman, girl, man, woman, 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 girl, woman, man, man, woman, woman, man, woman, girl, woman, man, girl, woman, man, boy, girl, and woman. So we can see that 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 25 and 3, 28 women went visited the shop, 15 men has visited the shop, 5 boys has visited the shop, and 12 girl has visited the shop. And so total 12, 8, 28 and 12, 40, 45 and 60 persons has visited the shop. Now this data already have represented on the graph paper. On x-axis I have written the shopper, woman, men, boys, girls. While on y-axis I have taken the number of shopper, means 1 centimeter equals to 5 shoppers. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Like that way numbers are written. Now women were 28. So after 20, now 1 centimeter 5% I have taken. So there are 5 lines between a graph. So 1 line equals to 1%. And so 25 after 3 lines we count 26, 27, 28. That will give a 28. Then after 15 mains are there. So till 15 it is represented. Boys, 5 boys are there. So there till 5 it is represented. Again girls are 12. So after 10, 2 more lines are taken and 12 girls are represented. Question 3 we are given. The weekly wages in rupees of 30 workers in the factory are given. Here numerical wage values are given. Using telemark, make a frequency table with the intervals 800 to 810, so on. And so here all the data are in 800, so we will make 800 to 900, all 10 data we will divide. So we prepare the telemark. Then first is given 830, which lies between 830 to 840. 835 lies between 830 to 840. 890, which will lies 890 to 900. 810, which lies 810 to 820. 835, 830 to 840. 836, 869, 845, 898, 890, 820, 860, 832, 833, 855, 845, 804, 808, 812, 840, 885, 835, 835, 836, 878, 840, 868, 890, 806, 840. So we can see that between 800 to 800 weeks 3 are there. 810 to 822 are there. 820 to 831. then 9, then 5, 1, 3, 1, 1, 4. And so total we do 3 to 5, 1, 6, 6, 9, 15, 5, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26 and 4. 30 workers are there. Question 4 we have, draw a histogram for the frequency table made for the data in question 3. So question 3 already we have divided, and according that I have did the graph. So on x-axis I have taken the daily wages, 1 centimeter equals to 10 rupees. So now we want from 800, and so for the graph we don't regard, so this jag line is kept, which shows that the x-axis is continuous. Then 800, 810, 820, 830, 840, 850, 860, 870, 880, 890 and 900 I have kept. On y-axis I have taken number of workers, which is 1 centimeter equals to 1 worker, because very small numbers are there. Now we represent between 800 to 810 we have 3 workers, so we have marked till 3. 810 to 820 we have 2 workers, so till 2 we have drawn the graph. Between 820 to 830 we have 1 worker, so we have drawn 1 till 1. Between 830 to 840 we have 9 workers, so till 9 we have done. Between 840 to 850 we have 5 workers, so till 5 we did. Between 850 to 860 we have 1 worker. Between 860 to 870 we have 3 workers. Between 870 to 880 we have 1 worker. Between 880 to 890 1 worker, and between 890 to 900 4 workers are there. Now we give the answer of the questions. Then which group has the maximum number of workers? So we can say that between 830 to 840 weeks there are the 9 persons are there, and so we can say that in 830 to 840 the maximum number of workers are there. Now how many workers earn rupees 850 and more? So rupees 850 and more we see, and between 850 to 900 we can see 1 plus 3 4, 4 plus 1 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 4 10. So 10 persons are earning more than rupees 850. Now how many workers earn less than 850? So 850 less than we add, then 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 9 15 plus 5 20. 20 workers are there who are less than 850. Now we have question 5. The number of hours for which students of particular class watch the television during the holidays is shown in the graph. We have to answer the question. So the graph is given here. On x-axis it is said that hours of the TV watch per day: 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour, 7 hour. So between 1 and 2 hours, TV watch such 4 students are there. Between 2 and 3 hours, 8 students are there. Between 3 and 4, 22 hours students are there. Between 4 and 5, 32 students are there. Between 5 and 6, 8 students are there. And between 6 and 7, 6 students are there. On the y-axis the number of students are given, and 1 centimeter equals to 4 students are taken, so 4, 8, 12 like that it is represented. Now question 1 is that for how many hours did the maximum number of students watch the TV? So maximum number of students are 32, which is in 4 and 5. So we can say that till 4 and 5 hours the maximum number of students has watched the TV. Now question 2 is there, how many students watch TV for less than 4 hours? So for less than 4 hours, between 1 to 4 hours there are 4 plus 8, 12, 12 plus 22, 34 students are there who has watched TV less than 4 hours. How many students spend more than 5 hours in watching TV? So more than 5 hours means 8 plus 6. 14 students have spent the time more than 5 hours in watching TV.